What is up, people? It is me, Monster58. Welcome back to another episode of Pikmin 2. In the previous part, we ended up going to the perplexing pool, finishing off all the above-ground treasures, and in addition to that, taking on the really tough dungeon of the Submerged Castle. God, what a terrible dungeon. That's one of the hardest dungeons in the game, in my opinion. That includes when you include the Wistful Wild. But we've got the perplexing pool finished. We've got the Valley of Repose finished. What I think we're going to do is, even though we only have one last thing to do next to the above ground treasures in the Awakening Wood, I'd like to go to the Wistful Wild so we can open up this area a little bit more. Now, I can't guarantee we can open up this area in its entirety, but we can certainly open it up a fair bit, and it'll be really helpful that we do so. In particular, I'd like to get some of the walls broken down. So what we're going to do here is we're going to get out 25, I think, of the blues and the yellows. I think it's nice to have a good amount of blues and yellows today in general. And then we're going to get out 15 reds. I've had a couple of failed recordings of this day because I have not been able to get this day to go right for like my last 2 or 3 attempts at recording this day at all. 15 reds, because we need more whites than we do red Pikmin. Red Pikmin here are more or less to supplement our other squads. So we're going to get 25 whites. And we're going to get out 10 purples. That should round out our squad for the day. Not going to be too bad. It's just, man, this area is mean. And I really hate one chunk of this area. Alright, we're going to try and get as many of these guys flowered as possible. Nice. I think that's almost everybody. There's a leaf left in there. Stop banging your heads on the rocks. Alright, now what we're going to do, first things first, we got to take out a few enemies here. I'm going to take out these dwarf bulb orbs right here, and then we're going to get rid of that swooping snitch bug right away as well. Then you deal with that guy. Come on, swooping snitch bug, fly over this way so you're not close to the decorated cannon beetle. Alright, swarm him, and just kill him before he can do anything. Good job, okay. Swooping snitch bug, just an annoying enemy. What we're going to do is we're going to kill this guy the same way we had before, and that is going to be dropping Pikmin on his face after he shoots off this boulder. Good job. Alrighty. Very clean. What we do next here is we're going to see what's in these eggs, if anything. Ooh, a purple potion. That's very nice. Alright, we're going to grab that real quick. Then we're going to come down here, and what we need to do is we need to separate so that we just get the blue Pikmin. I'm going to do this. Alrighty. I'm going to walk over here and get rid of this little Crawmad. Luckily, we should be able to... He's a smaller one than before, I think. Okay, he's actually really tiny. He's actually not going to do that much damage. Come on, I'm helping. Kill him in one cycle, please. No, of course not. We're able to kill him in one cycle. Alright, now kill him. Good job. Okay. Now we're able to kill that guy. We're going to come over here and get rid of this rock. And the main reason we're going to is because it's going to do the same thing it did in the Valley of Repose and open up this area to not just blue Pikmin. Because over here, you're going to see there is an electric gate, and we need to get rid of that. So we're going to grab Chucho, and then we're going to get all the other Pikmin and head over here. Now, the Pikmin we're going to leave here are the reds and the yellows after this. We're not going to need the other types of Pikmin over here. We're going to need them over on the other side to start to reopen up that area as well. We really want to take down, there's a poison wall we really want to get down, which is why we have the 25 whites here. Here, fiery blowhog. Good job, okay. And then finally we have this blowhog over here, and there's also some shearwigs right next to that electric gate. So I want to get rid of those two. Good job. Alrighty, now some shearwigs over here. Got rid of all those. Okay, good. Got those done pretty cleanly. So now we're going to separate all of our Pikmin once again, and we want to get the yellows and the reds. So we'll get the yellows here. We're going to have them work on this electric gate over here. We're going to have Chucho just stay around here. And then we're going to have the reds start to get rid of all this gunk. Oops. Alright, get rid of that, and then we'll have Shocho take the reds, and then we're going to have him start to get rid of this gunk, and then Olimar will take the rest of the Pikmin, and we're going to go and deal with the other enemies that we need to deal with. So, alrighty. So grab all these guys. We're going to flower as many of these guys as we can, because we want the Pikmin to at least be quick. Then we got to get rid of a Gatling Groink and some other annoying enemies. Now, the Cloaking Burrownet that respawns over here, I forget. They're just like female sheer grubs. They can eat bridges and undo your progress, and so that's what's going to happen here. So, we're going to have to separate here. Oh, wait, we need to get rid of these Bulborbs real quick. I didn't see that. Okay. Then, just to be safe, we're going to separate them right here. We're going to grab the blues. Or we're going to just walk over here. How are those Pikmin doing over here? They're getting almost gotten that good. Okay, there's the Gatling Groink. Oh, there's no Gatling Groink. I wonder where he is. Well, in a way, I'm actually kind of thankful that he isn't here, because I'd rather not deal with the Gatling Groink. Because for the past couple of tries I've done for this area, he's always been, like, right here. So what we'll do is we'll do this, and then we are going to come over... Oh, there he is. Nope, there he is. Yep, he's right over there. Alright, we're gonna separate. No, don't carry crap back to base, please. I just want to get rid of all these enemies over here. Okay. Alright, Mr. Gatling Groink. Oh, that didn't hit? That's annoying. Come here, Mr. Groink. Get rid of this idiot right here, and the Fiery Blowhog, too, would be bad. Mr. Groink, come over here. We're just gonna at least punch this guy. See if we can get rid of this guy, too. Oh, ow. Ow, that's annoying. Oh, God, the Groink is so annoying. Okay, see if we can just punch this guy. Okay, good. And then we can just punch this guy to death at this point. Okay, good. So we also got that wall taken down. I can hear that over there on the other side. So, good. Oh, don't take back to base. We don't need to take back to base yet. I would just like to grab these guys over here, and then we are going to do this. Good job. Ready? And then we're gonna come back here. Oh, he's right over here. Good lord. Kill him. Okay, good job. Okay, now we actually have to carry this guy back to base, which is incredibly annoying. We'll have the whites carry this guy back to base. I really don't care where it goes. Just take it back to base. Okay. Now we can actually take all these enemies out without too much worry, actually. I was most worried about that Groink. Sure, goes to the yellows. Good. Who cares? No, don't. And then we need to get rid of this one right here. Now, if you notice about this little area right here, if I zoom out, this is the final trial, which is really cool that they reused that asset of all the ones that they could have reused. So I am not complaining about that. We gotta grab all of our blue Pikmin. Come on. You're separating on a hill, I get that, but, like, it would be really nice to get my blue Pikmin. Thank God. Okay. Get the one, please. Thank you. Alrighty. Now let's go take out this Wollywog without worrying as much anymore. Okay. Job. Alright. Now we have a Fiery Blowhog to deal with, but he's not going to be too bad. Could be a way worse enemy to deal with, I'll be honest with you. Okay. Good job. Alrighty. Now we can... What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to get them to build a bridge. Alrighty, thank God. Alright. Now, we don't need to... The Ravenous Whisker Pillars. Get them out of here. Get these idiots. Break this guy. Now, as you can see, these ones, I couldn't remember, but these are, like, mixed. right here. These berry pods are mixed, which is very interesting. And so I think what we'll do is we'll just get some Pikmin to, get rid of these. It'll be nice to do that. Take these back to base. Got those ravenous whisker pillars taken care of, so not a big deal. Alrighty. Now we're going to take Olimar. We're going to come back here, and we are going to grab the whites from the base. Taking back that Groink. Thank God they got rid of that guy. And what we'll do is we are going to bring the white Pikmin over here, and then we're going to bring the purple Pikmin over to Shucho, because we need him to get rid of an armored cannon larva that is near where there's a treasure on that side of the other side of that electric gate. I hear someone taking back an enemy, but that's fine. Alright, we need to separate here, and we need to get our white Pikmin. We need to bring the purple Pikmin over to Shucho. They're still building that bridge, so not a big deal, but would like to bring these purple Pikmin over to Shucho, so we can get rid of that armored cannon larva. Alrighty, so they're bringing back those berries, not a big deal. Shucho, get the Pikmin to bring back the other berries, man. We have, like, stragglers of berries here and stuff like that. That, and then... we brought some of those guys. It's not a big deal, though. Alright, just gonna help get rid of this. Alrighty. Alrighty, Shucho, you take the purples and have fun. He's gonna... We're gonna have one Pikmin grab this. Alright, then we're gonna take these guys, walk over here. And now, they got that bridge, and what I want to do is we gotta go over and get our whites to work on that poison gate so that we can get this taken down as fast as possible, because this is a black poison gate, and of course it's going to take a long while to take this down. So, do this, and we do that. Alrighty. That's all we can do for now. So what we're going to do is, while they're taking that gate down, we're going to come over here. There's that armored cannon larva. I do not like his placement. So we're going to try to just get purples. Come over here and take care of this guy. Because I want to go in with as least Pikmin as possible. And there's a treasure right here that we can take back. Alrighty, there we go. Okay, very nice. We took that guy out. What I think we can do now is, now that we don't have to worry about this area all that much, I would like us... How are our Pikmin? Are we missing anything? Let's see. Got the blues over there. They got that gate good to go. Alright, so we're going to grab more white Pikmin. We're basically going to deposit, I think, the reds and the yellows, and we're just going to go and bring extra white Pikmin over to help Olimar, because we do not need... the reds and the yellows anymore. We are basically able to now just do what we need to do with the other stuff here with taking down that gate. We just need the reds and the yellows mainly to take down that gate and to have, supplemental Pikmin. Alright, got 50 Pikmin here. We're going to get rid of everything but the purples. So no more reds. And no more whites. And then we'll get no more yellows. And then we'll get as many of the white Pikmin out as we can. Get all 36 of them, and then we're going to have them help take this gate down. Oh, wait. Is that it? Alright. I might as well just get out a few more purples, right? Yeah, might as well just get a few more purples. Doesn't hurt. Okay. Now, we're going to walk over here, and I don't know if we will be able to take down this gate, but we're going to do our damnedest to try and at least take it down a little bit. Flower yourselves here. Alrighty. Walk over this way. Oh no, they've almost got it down. Okay, good. That's what I was mainly worried about. And we just have the 25 here, so we're just gonna wait for them to take this down. Of course, there's a stupid withering blowhog right there, and that's so damn annoying. If we can take out these orange bulbors, that'd be great. Oh, come on, please take it down. Thank God. Alright, get rid of the things. Good job. Okay, that helps out a ton in this area. So we were able to get a lot done today, in all reality. We were basically able to open up this entire area over here, because that leads all the way over here. So this is the toughest part, is opening up this area. I think, honestly, I said we were going to go back to the Awakening Wood next episode. What I think we're honestly going to do is open up the rest of the Wistful Wild. I really just want to get this area completely opened up, because at the end of the day, when we're looking at this area, this is the toughest area to just open up in general. And yeah, I would just like to get that done, but it's nice. We got a lot of stuff done today. I think the next goal is to come back here again, and then we'll end the week off by going back to the Awakening Wood, getting all those treasures, and then going into the final dungeon of the Awakening Wood. And of course, there's a Gatling throwing here to shoot bombs at us. I don't know how it's not hurting the ship, but hey, our ship is made of incredible material, I guess, so whatever. I'm game. That is perfectly fine by me. Didn't get anything, but we don't need any treasure right now. Again, I'm sorry for not getting any treasure. It's actually the first day I think we've gotten no treasure, but hey, whatever. Luckily, we raised up a few more extra Pikmin, but nothing too crazy. Alrighty, spam. Don't we all want friends who will smile when we need a little sunshine in our day? Sure, if you see friends who need a smile, give them your best one. Okay. Man, I've been getting so many spam emails on my Gmail lately. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if you guys are too, but ridiculous. Alrighty, guys. So in this episode, we mainly opened up the Wistful Wild. And so next time on Pikmin 2, we'll be continuing to do that. And then at the end of the week, we'll head back to the Awakening Wood and take care of business there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope you guys look forward to the next one. So I thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. Please like, comment, rate, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Also, follow me on the socials. Those will be linked in the description below. And with that, guys, and once again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this episode, and I'll catch you on the next one. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.
High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create.